fine with me because they're gonna deliver us enough stuff to keep us busy till then.
Yeah.
But there's a confirmed PS5 launch title.
Yeah. What up? What up?
The Oracle.
Up. All right. So yeah, we're live, so we could chit chat as the room fills up.
Are you still the Messiah, or are you calling yourself something different now?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You didn't get promoted or some shit?
No, I'm still the Messiah.
Let me.
You gotta send Master Link so we can get killed alive.
Oh man, that dude's on full bot. He's way too into this shit, bro. He's way.
We can't save him, right?
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That Microsoft letting him down. Yo, it's hilarious watching him now. Ah man, I can't right now. That would master me, bro. Yo, come here. On the real. I mean, we all agree, right? Hey, Baron, I'm gonna use Baron because Baron is obviously. Yo, you there, Baron?
Man, he making his protein shakes.
Oh shit. So, yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Maslin. This is what's crazy. How many times have we heard from Maslin? You know, this Sony game is trash. This Sony game is trash. This game sucks, or whatever.
Hey, what do you like?
Right? No, but it's true, right? We heard him. Now he wants to argue subjectivity, that we can't call Xbox games trash or whatever, or use that as argument because that's so subjective. Now he's doing that in 2018. June of 2018, he's doing that now. He never considered subjectivity in all of 2017 conversations with PlayStation. Never once. He never, all the games that were saying, oh, you know, PlayStation's first couple of years is trash, this is trash, whatever. I never heard, yo, how many multiplayer podcasts we done with them dudes? The word subjectivity ever got brought up. I don't remember that word ever being brought up ever.
Yeah, it's new
now in this thread, he's like, oh, but Microsoft it showed 7 exclusives. I'm like, all right, cool. If you want to fucking play that Fox game and Cuphead DLC, fine, enjoy it. Oh, so now you arguing subjectivity. Hold the fuck up. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I never heard subjectivity in the multiplayer podcast. In the conversation I had with DRM and Moss, subjectivity or preference
never came up.
Ever a barometer. Ever. The game was trash. And he even said, oh, the game is trash, and yes, I own it as I played it. Fine. But that's subjectivity, isn't it? He even said that specifically to The Last Guardian. All right, but Last Guardian is dog shit, so I got it. I can say that.
Yeah.
No one called him out for subjectivity. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not subjective. Is that Microsoft has changed its metric of success because they're getting kicked in their balls.
Yo, that shit is wild, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is wild.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, all gaming, what you like is subjective. So I don't know why. I don't get it. I haven't heard the arguments before, but it's all been subjective. I mean
everything about gaming. It's an entertainment. It's an entertainment device. It's a consumer product for entertainment. It's gonna be subjective.
You can say it.
It's like a movie.
You can always say it's subjective, right? You can always have that one guy that plays a 20 rated game and say, "Oh, to me, it's great to me." You know, they've been doing that. They did that for PUBG. They did that for Sea of Thieves and State of Decay, right? All these 60 rated game, and they say to me it's a 90, but that's just my opinion, and that's all that matters. They default to that, right?
But at the end of the day, what you call it? Here's the reality. All right, all of gaming is always subjective, right? But when you see metrics and results,
wait. We need some context. They don't know what you're mad about.
Okay, so here's the thing. We have a little chat in there's like a little room in Twitter where there's like 12 of us in there. Tim Dog, Operation Algonquin, Masterlin, Moss, me, All Day, J Dubs. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of us, and we just talking shit. So now we're trying to argue who had the better E3 showing and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? All right. My argument, and I said this from the start, if Sony shows gameplay to Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us, and Death Stranding, they're going to have a better show Microsoft simply because Microsoft did not set a high enough bar to compete.
Nope.
I didn't say Microsoft show was bad. I said it was a good show. All right, it was a good show. But when you do it, if you just look at Microsoft show at its own merit, it's a good show, and then that's it. That's all that needs to be said. If you want to compare it to another show, right, you have to pick out the differences. Yep. I'm not gonna say Microsoft's show was better because they showed DMC5 on the show. That doesn't make sense. It's a game I could play on PlayStation. How does Microsoft get the point for that? I don't understand that.
When I watch press conferences, bro, I want to see what you're offering. What is your company exclusively offering me? Right? So when I don't see that, it knocks points, right? I'm not saying I'm not excited for the games that were shown, because I am. A lot of those games I'm buying, I'm gonna be broke eating noodles out of a can, right? Never heard of that, but you know, there might be one out there. But what I'm saying is those games meant more to me, right? They impressed me more. And that's just my last impression. Now, the pacing was trash, right? The little, I don't know if you guys were getting pauses in the stream and audio clippings, but bro, like they fucked up big time.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing on this one, right? If motherfuckers want to use multi-platform, right? Look at all the games Microsoft shown that was multi-plat, right? Call of Duty outsells them all, right? So I could be an asshole and be like, Sony won because we have Call of Duty. That's the #1 game that sells the most. That's what people buy consoles for, right? If we want to argue multiplats, what multiplat Microsoft shown that's going to sell more and be played more than Call of Duty? Yeah. Right? I could be that dude. If we want to argue multiplats, I could do that. The two biggest multiplats, Call of Duty, Destiny. Holla at me. Ain't nothing bigger combo. That's the biggest combo there is if we want to be assholes about it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If these dudes really want to do this multiplayer battle, it's still an L. Call of Duty Destiny combo. Done deal. The only game that comes close is Battlefield on their house. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, listen, this is the funny part. No one's bashing Microsoft conference. I think it was a good conference. I came in realistic about the conference. You know what I'm saying? I knew they weren't going to have new AAA IPs. They didn't have the studios. Phil didn't come in with that whole point. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that expectation. But what I was surprised and I hold to high value was one, how much Japanese content they show on the show. I thought that was great. You know, it kills all these dumb bot narrative of Jap crap because now I get to make fun of them and tell them the overlord master tells them to obey. So they have to like Japanese games now. Phil is their master. He told them, hey, for all you bots, Phil demands you like Jap crap. So shut the fuck up. Your overlord has spoken, right? Exactly. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate that this $1 trillion company that everybody brags about, they finally bought studios. Here's the difference between me and these Xbox dudes. Ninja Theory being bought out by Microsoft, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Hellblade 2, if they do make it exclusive to Xbox, I'm not mad at that. I'm cool with that. Because that's what my Xbox is for. To play games I can't play on my PlayStation. So I hope it's 10 times better than when I played already with Microsoft money. That's going to be fantastic. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the reality. But these cocksuckers, I'm going to say right now, these so-called... I'm going to get them... Yo, listen. For everybody listening, I'm gonna say this. For all of you who have kids, you might not want to play this podcast. Kids, I apologize, but this has got to be said. These goddamn cocksuckers who are supposedly diehard Spider-Man, they fucking won't even play it because it's on PlayStation.
Facts.
Remember the tweet, Porter Rock.
That's some fuckboy shit right there, bro. Like, I played all the Spider-Mans. Then what the fuck is stopping you from playing this one?
Well, because
if you played all Spider-Mans.
But Insomniac is going to rule the day. They did not put the Spider-Man on the most powerful console made.
Yo, Ninja Theory is exclusive to Xbox. That's not going to stop me from playing Hellblade 2. I'm going to get that shit day one.
Yep.
Y'all motherfuckers think I'm playing that I really like that game. You know what I'm saying? I love that game. I'm going to play that. Ninja Theory's next project?
Yeah. Could be Scalebound.
Bottom. You don't see me on this motherfucker saying, "Oh, this shit is fucking anti-consumer." Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. Well, they say words.
If Nintendo bought fucking Ninja Theory, I will get the fucking Switch. The fuck are we doing here?
Porter Rock, I think they say words and they don't know what they mean. So they're like 6-year-old children learning new words.
Yeah, but and I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that way, because I said that a while back that Phil Spencer is the Reverend Jim Jones. You know, if he fed them green Kool-Aid with poison in it, the Xbox would drink it.
Right. See, here's the thing, right? Microsoft has pretty much shaped what their fan base want and what their fan base need. They've shaped them into what they want versus the fan base shaping the company onto what they want.
You know what, man?
That's
Fuck that
part of- and
concept,
that's
bro.
the
You know
problem.
what? You know what? Let's talk. Let's do what the intent of this podcast is. The PlayStation conference. Fuck that console. Fuck that fan base. Because at the end of the day, don't come at me with your bullshit when your own fucking company is making PC exclusives and saying fuck you on your own Xbox, to which they made a $500 console that you bought and they won't fucking 100% support it. Gears Tactics exclusive to PC. Deal with it. Now, to the real shit. Sony presentation. You know, they actually support their platform, right?
Right.
What do you guys thought about the show? We'll go down the line. We'll go. Oh shit, I'm gonna put Baron last because this motherfucker, bro. Once he gets on the soapbox, there's no going back. So we'll start with Lincoln Clay because I know you have to leave soon. So what's going on, Lincoln?
What up? This is your boy Lincoln Clay. Thanks for having me on this panel. It's an honor to be here. And that Sony E3 was so lit that I just don't know which one of those games I want to get first. And you know, and if one of those is, if all those games dropped on the same day, I might have to sell something in my crib to get all those games. That's how lit that was.
We're gonna be eating ramen noodles. Oh no, you go last though, because Baron, you're going last. Baron, you're going last. You're gonna get your turn.
No, I'm just gonna get my popcorn because I'm gonna enjoy this damage control.
Okay, all right. You get your popcorn, get your protein shakes. You know, make sure you call Blue Cross Blue Shield for your CAT scan appointment. Do what you gotta do. All right, so Lincoln, go ahead.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. You know, in the level of detail in all those games, even Ghost of Tsushima, when he faced all those other warriors, the wind blowing, the leaves flying everywhere, is the amount of detail in those games was so amazing. Like I said, I don't know which one I want first, but I know I want them all.
Okay, nice. All right, J-Dub.
To me, I agree. Some of the pacing was off, but again, I didn't come here for the show. I came here for the games, and they delivered, right? They showed the gameplay that we were looking for. The Last of Us 2 by itself killed any and everything that I think any of the other competitors would be able to show. Ghost of Tsushima, fuck. I mean, that pretty much, it's neck and neck with The Last of Us to me, from a showcase standpoint. And Death Stranding, I mean, it showed a lot. It showed some gameplay. Fucking game looks phenomenal. But again, it's Kojima. We still don't know. There's still a lot to be done.
I wish they showed a little bit more.
I wish they showed some combat, man.
Yes.
There's guns in the games. I mean, Kojima, he announced it. He said, here's the trailer without the guns, without the this and that. So again, he takes his own time doing that stuff. So,
all right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Craig Harris?
Yeah, real fast. I agree with J-Dub. The pacing was a little bit off at first. The gameplay has been missing from E3, period. Just from every conference so far. So Sony made up for that. Like I said, they gave us a nice little helping of gameplay. And that's why we're here, is to see games and gameplay. Could have done better. Would have liked to see some release dates, but it's fine. Yeah, it was a better conference than I had anticipated, but I was here for the gameplay, so I thought it was good.
Okay, all right, all day.
Well, I thought the show was kind of a mess, but overall, they showed all the games I wanted to see and I was excited for. So Spider-Man looked fucking phenomenal. Ghost of Tsushima looked fucking crazy. That lighting, that shit. Jesus. But the mother Last of Us 2, my God. I mean, you got people damage controlling.
What did the game do that was revolutionary, huh? What did it do?
I'm like, dude, the game looked fucking great, and I was excited. Everything I wanted to see, I saw. And yeah, man, we need some release dates now. Neo 2, like, what the fuck?
Yo, tell me that wasn't so, but you haven't even beat the first one. Yo, we gotta get on it, bro.
Yeah, I haven't. But you know what? Resident Evil 2 for me was fucking crazy. Like that was my first Resident Evil game ever growing up.
Yo,
and
that shit was dope.
to go through that again, rehashed and revisionized, bro.
It's
I
a
can't
complete
wait.
remake too, man. They did it,
bro, from the ground up. I'm so ready. I'm ready. You know what I mean? So
okay,
yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so I think we all agree. Baron, you're gonna go last because I know once he gets on the mic, this shit's gonna be a train wreck.
Baron.
So before we get there,
y'all can go ahead. I mean,
I know you're ready. I know you got your andro steroid supplement. You're spitting on your skin right now. My man's ready to rage. My man's ready to rage. Right, so you're just gonna have to hold off. We're gonna get you in the ring. It's like Survivor Series. Your time's not up yet. You're not doing the ring yet. You're not doing the ring yet. But I think we all agree. The pacing was bad. I gotta admit that it was off. It wasn't. It pulled you away in between games, which I didn't like. And I say this, I noticed a trend, and I think maybe it starts with PlayStation Experience, where they talk on their seats. I don't like that. I like the way Microsoft did it, where they talk about the game on stage with the game behind you, and maybe even playing it at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like pulling away from the game and being behind a desk and talk about it. If you're gonna talk about the game, do it while you're playing the gameplay, or do something with it, and then move on to the next thing. Like you show the game, which like Last of Us. One, I didn't like the fact that they had The Last of Us as a pre-show. I didn't like that whole pre-show thing. I understand what they did was because before that shit looked like a Westboro Baptist fucking setting. I'm like, man, what some bullshit is this? Like but then when the game was played, it was actually the scene from the game. All right, I get the ambiance. All right, I got it. But the whole pre-show, then right into the show, back to the pre-show, I didn't like that setup. The whole setup was gone.
Here's a better idea. The dude playing the banjo, right? They should have had him transition into the music in the scene, right? Like he was.
That's actually not bad. Like play it and then slowly. All right,
show people dancing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just.
But really, that's the aesthetics. That's the showman type, and you have to take that into account. It wasn't a very good showing, content-wise. That's what I enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? Because all we had before that was cinematic trailers, which is fine because it gives us the blueprint. It tells us what's coming. Cool, we got it. Now it's time to show us the gameplay and stuff like that. Ghost of Tsushima gameplay, phenomenal. The Last of Us, that shit looked brutal as fuck. Cannot wait to play that.
Jesus Christ.
I will be honest, because I'm pulling myself out. To be fair, I wish they would have showed multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm all about big multiplayer, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be part of the game. That probably would have been a great time to go on stage and show one of the multiplayer bolds. Imagine this, if they would have done Battle Royale. I know it's corny. I know it's a trend, but it fits. You got to strike while the iron's hot. You know what I'm saying? I think that probably would have appeased the multiplayer crowd on PlayStation because there's a big multiplayer crowd on PlayStation. So I think Sony missed the mark on that. You know what I'm saying? Not showing the multiplayer for The Last of Us 2. All right, Death Stranding. Now we know it's like a third person, open world type game. Like you all there, I wish they kind of showed. But it's Kojima. It shows that weirdness. I kind of like, it almost kind of gave me that Alien Isolation feelings, like you're almost powerless. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Because I guess those creatures will really fuck you the fuck up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but from what I got from it so far, I feel like the game has a lot to do with time travel.
Yeah. Oh, really?
And I read the article that someone leaked about, the premise of the game, and basically the things you do in the game, those babies, whatever you touch, I guess you can time travel, and I guess it affects the multiplayer in the game. And
it's multiplayer?
It affects I don't know, some shit they were saying like the single player affects the multiplayer.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so it's like people can invade your worlds and things like that.
Man, we gotta see that shit then.
Yeah, that part I did hear about.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's really interesting. All right, and then Neo, big surprise. I did not see that coming at all. Neo was my third most played game last year. So I'm fucking excited. You guys all day, I was always on that motherfucker. I was always
played
playing
that for like 6 months, bro.
Yo, I was straight playing that shit, bro. Yo, that shit is the combat. Yo, in all day you didn't like it. Remember you weren't feeling the beginning, and I was pushing all day. I'm like all day that demo was just literally the beginning of the game. I'm telling you, bro. Once you open it up, it's fucking fire. You know what I'm saying?
It got fire, bro. Like once I beat that first boss and started getting the combat, I was like, oh, this shit lit.
Yo, that shit is crazy dope. So I'm excited about that. And then also, you know, the show Call of Duty, Destiny, Forsaken, you know, it's part of the marketing deal. I mean, whatever. I really wasn't really impressed in that and stuff like that. Call of Duty is Call of Duty, you know. For those of you that don't know, if you have PSN Plus, Black Ops 3 is free. So go get it, download it now if you didn't buy it.
4-player co-op campaign.
Yeah, 4-player co-op campaign is free. You know, you can't go wrong with that. If you're, you know, I don't know, blocked behind the paywall. You know what I mean. You're giving it away for PSN Plus subscribers. Resident Evil 2, I'm excited about that. You know what I'm saying? Complete remake. You know, I remember when Capcom did it on GameCube with remake, Resident Evil remake, the first one. I played it, I bought it and beat it, and now I get to do 2. Oh, that's going to be phenomenal and stuff like that. You know? And then, of course, they show VR and all that stuff and whatever. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I personally give the conference a B+. I don't give it an A. I know some people are going to be pissed off and going to be like, you only give it a plus over the Xbox conference? It's because, number one, I guarantee watch. I'm going to look. You know what's funny? When I gave Microsoft a B, I had to fight PlayStation and Xbox fans over that B. Now that I'm going to give this the B+, I'm going to go right back to fighting both crews again. It's going to be fucking ridiculous. The reason why I give it a B+ and not an A or A- whatever is because, again, pacing. The pacing just threw it off. It's just I can't get over that. I can't get over the pacing on that stuff. All right, that's my main gripe behind it. Number 2, I have to say I did wish they showed a couple of more games. You know what I'm saying? The conference went. I know it's over an hour, but it just felt like the conference was 10 minutes. I don't know if it's because I was excited, but it felt like 10 minutes. And then I look at the time. Damn, it's already an hour and 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would have showed something else. You know, maybe at least Red Dead, because I thought at least Red Dead was going to be on there, and they were going to show gameplay on it. So I'm kind of bummed out, and I'm also bummed out that there was no SOCOM. I don't know why. I mean, there was nothing confirming it, but I'm kind of bummed that there was no SOCOM for some reason.
Porter Rock, it was all of these rumors, right? All these fake rumors that came out in these leaked lists that people made up.
I mean, I agree, but in my mind, and let me shout out, fight out super chat. Shaggy Double M, man, thanks so much for super chat. Do you think Sony will make new Infamous Twisted Metal Siphon filter? Infamous, because the people making Ghost of Tsushima, they're the ones that make Infamous. So we ain't gonna see a new Infamous this gen because they're finishing up this. If they are making Infamous, it's either going to be a PS5 game or a crossover title, PS4, PS5 type game. You know, Twisted Metal. I don't think Twisted Metal because that shit don't really sell. Car bashing games, it just and Siphon Filter. That's actually Sony Ben, right?
Yeah, it's Ben.
Sony Ben's doing Days Gone. So Sony Ben usually does. So I don't think we'll see that. All right,
maybe next gen.
Maybe. All right. So Baron. Oh, Michael Lynch, my man with $1. Yo, Baron. You see that name, Michael Lynch?
No, I'm not.
Stand Nintendo. Holy shit, he cannot stand Nintendo. He can't. Yo, it's fucking hilarious. So go ahead, Baron. Go ahead. What you thought about the conference? I don't want to hear what you think about what we think. I want to know what
I don't give a damn about what y'all think. I'm talking about what I saw.
All right, go ahead.
I believe that conference was a complete fucking train wreck. That's what I believe it was. It was a complete damn train wreck. I don't know why they had these people standing up in a hot ass tent like that with this motherfucker was echoing the whole goddamn time. I understood that you was trying to make the concept of the banjo playing guy going into The Last of Us 2, but it was done very damn poorly. The guy was out there too goddamn long playing the damn banjo. We didn't know what the fuck was going on at all.
Did he have eyeballs?
Then,
all right, go ahead.
And then we go into The Last of Us 2. That kept everybody's attention. That was a pretty brutal demo, barring all the lesbian stuff that everybody just lost their mind over. I even knew that, and I didn't even play The Last of Us, but apparently a lot of people didn't know she was that way.
Well, that was because of the DLC. I don't know if people played the DLC.
But we go into that, and then I'm like, okay, you started really rough. You showed The Last of Us. You came out with the biggest game you got. That's what you're supposed to do. And then shit just hit the fucking fan.
Okay.
How the fuck do you take a fucking intermission in the middle of an E3 conference?
Okay.
20 minutes in, you take an intermission.
Okay.
To do what? What are you intermissioning for?
I agree.
You
The
ain't
pacing.
showed us nothing
I
yet.
agree. I agree. The pacing was
was the
bad.
pre-show.
That's why I said before I didn't like the pre-show,
That
show,
didn't make
and then pre-show.
That was the first time in history, motherfucker. This ain't an award show. This ain't the Billboard Awards. This ain't the Grammys.
After all this,
You
you're
just
gonna talk
took
about
an
the games,
intermission during E3.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I'll be honest. Like I said, I didn't agree with that pre-show shit. It just didn't make sense. That pacing part, I agree with that.
That
So-
blew my fucking mind. And then you took an
So
intermission.
we worried about.
No. Keep going. Go ahead.
You took an intermission. You show Black Ops 4, which you supposed to have the fucking third-party rights for, and then you show this bullshit quick-ass trailer. I'm like, well, what's the point of having the rights to the game if you're not going to show it off? So that was a waste of damn time. The dudes up there were nervous as hell because obviously they was taking too long to get to the next damn scene because the man just kept saying, any minute now. I kind of felt bad for them two motherfuckers in there because that was ridiculous.
Okay.
Then we finally get there, right? And then it's some old man playing the damn flute. God bless that damn man because he was losing his breath playing that damn flute. I don't even know. And then what's so funny, it's like a Japanese-inspired game, but the man was white. So I'm like, that was pretty odd to me. So I didn't even know what the hell was going on with that. Then we finally get to see Death Stranding. I mean, not Death Stranding, but Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Granted, I already knew the game graphically was going to look spectacular because that's all Sony is about. They got to have this graphical showcase. But everything was fine. He got on the horse, he rode. Everything was fine. You know, you had the beautiful landscape and the beautiful flowers and all the vistas and the contrast colors. Thank God Sony finally realized you could put colors into fucking games. And he gets to the fight scene with the three guys. And I'm trying to sit there understanding why is some of them just standing there watching this guy. The game looked very clunky to me. It was very slow. It was like a slower paced God of War, if that makes any sense. It looked too clunky. I was not impressed with that game at all. It looked so to me. The graphics definitely kept you looking, but as far as gameplay
everything's not
wise,
Bayonetta, bro.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about Bayonetta.
Oh.
That game is obviously not Bayonetta.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then in the way they transitioned from gameplay to a scene was kind of awkward. It was like an awkward jump, just like when you encountered the lady and the lady just started talking out of nowhere, and then it was back to gameplay real quick. It was not like a seamless thing going on like you usually would see. And then when he fought her, I was like, okay, we finna see some really get down to nitty gritty shit right here. He's finna go in, and then the combat still fell flat. I'm like, okay, this game is obviously way off than we thought. For a game that's been in development from 2014 and it's now 2018, the gameplay should be very far ahead than what it is now. That's just honest. So that game was so. Then we got to where I really just lost my fucking mind, which was Death Stranding. Anybody want to tell me what the fuck is Death Stranding? We still don't know what Death Stranding is. We still have no fucking idea. We seen a baby in another man's throat again, but this time we seen a baby's ass in another man's throat again. Then he has a baby in a fucking alien in a pod. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Then he carrying trash cans like he got trash receptacles on his back. Then he's walking over a fucking ladder. Then he's fighting ghosts. Then he's melting to the ground. It's like, Kojima, what the fuck are we doing here? Can you tell me what the fuck this game is, please? Because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I mean, you know what's funny? I'm loving the fact that the game is so cryptic.
Yes.
I'm just loving it.
I don't like that.
I don't
like that.
You know why? You know why?
The game can be cryptic, but we need to understand exactly what the game is.
I mean,
is this a stealth game? Is it a horror game? Is it action?
I know that's a good question because you could say it's a stealth. You could say it's a stealth horror game.
He's trying to show you how the game, how the mechanics and everything, the graphics, everything is. He said he purposely left out the guns and all the action and stuff specifically for that. That's upcoming. He's
okay. I'm not.
I get it. It's not your cup of tea, right? I get it.
I don't care if it has guns or not. What you not understanding what I'm saying right now? I don't give a fuck if it has guns or not. That's not what makes or break the game. Mm-hmm. I need to know what is the objective of this game and what kind of story or what kind of gameplay thing or objective you are trying to display to us with this game. This should not be an excuse for that. Nobody should be making excuses for that shit at all.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's an excuse. I don't.
The game is. We do not fucking know.
Listen, I don't think it's an excuse. I think this he's just feeding it little by little. You know, I can understand it.
No, that's bullshit. No, that's
just like a movie. It's just like a slow movie, right? It's just like
this is bullshit because we was guaranteed a deep dive, and we didn't get a fucking deep dive.
Okay.
Right,
that's not a deep dive because we don't fucking know. We got more questions now than we had before.
You know, but
you got a super chat for the right.
Okay, hey, I got a super chat. My man Rossetti. If this dude lost his mind this much, how is he still able to function? The conference wasn't this bad for people to be drama queens about it. All right, and then another super chat. You know, appreciate brother Kojima. Give Baron a princess to save. Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ, bro! Please show respect. Please respect the members of this panel. But thank you for the super chat donation. I'll say this. Let's be honest.
I can understand that the spin jobs are going to be heavy.
No,
Kojima is a legend. I even took a picture with this guy when I first met him. I believe in him, but right now I'm not believing it.
I'm gonna say this.
The reason why some bullshit. Right
I'll say this. The reason why I thought this cool because how many games we seen and then we instantly be like, oh, this is this game. Oh, this is that game. Oh, this is derivative. We see that shit all the time. I don't think I remember any point the last 5 years where we looked at a game and without on the first try we didn't know. All right, this is pretty much what the game is. It's pretty much a Tomb Raider clone, or it's pretty much a this clone. It's pretty much a Witcher clone. It's pretty much a Fallout clone. It's pretty much a God of War clone. It's pretty much a Bayonetta clone. Oh, they're trying to copy Mario. They're trying to copy this. This is the first time. Let's be honest. Can we think of a game where we still to this day can't see this is a clone of this game? We still can't. And I'm actually appreciative of that. You know, this is only one game. It's not generic. We still have questions like, what else are you doing with this game? I think that's cool.
Games that are not generic all the time, like that's no excuse for the state.
Just name a few for me.
You know what? It'll all come to light soon.
No, it ain't no soon. That should have been today.
Yeah, hear me out. The game will have the highest engagement, and there will be 6 million swords used in this game.
Oh God.
I think, yo, I like that. I like this. Listen, out of all the games announced, nothing is as intriguing as this, and I guarantee that's going to be half the conversation.
That's not intriguing.
Yes, it is.
That's not the general consensus of everybody's feelings about Death Stranding.
Well, the haters, listen, the haters are going to do what they're going to do.
Outside of the Sony peasant race, they feel the same way I feel.
No, they don't.
You know what the fuck this game is.
No one gets, but that's intriguing for some people.
That's not intriguing. At this point, before it was intriguing. Now we at the point like, come on, dude. We need to fucking know something now. It's been too long.
Yo, I think
you don't say deep dive and then you give us a 5-minute damn trailer and we don't know what.
Okay, so finish on. I mean, this was a good conversation. All right, keep on.
No, what was after that? Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's when I finally jumped out my seat because I've been waiting to see that forever.
Okay.
I love Resident Evil. I'm ready to play Resident Evil 2. It looks like they did a fucking outstanding job. Look like they did it better than what they did the first remake.
Yeah.
I really don't like that they redesigned Leon and Claire though. I wish they would have looked the same, but they made them look different. I don't know why that is.
Maybe the engine, maybe.
No, they completely changed their whole facial features. So I'm like, why did they do that? But anyway, outside of that, that looks outstanding. That was probably the highlight. No, that was no. Between Last of Us 2 and Resident Evil 2 Remake, that was probably the highlight of the conference.
Okay.
That was the high points. Everything else was pretty much low. Like that was just low because the flow was just it was just terrible. But those were the two high points right there. The way they ended, usually you're supposed to end with some type of, bang. We didn't have that. Like the Spider-Man demo was cool. Like I told y'all before, I'm not really crazy about Superman. I mean, not Superman, but superhero games. But that looked like that's right up the alley for anybody.
Let me finish.
That looked like that's up the alley for everybody that likes Spider-Man. So I'm not going to really comment it on Spider-Man. I just don't like superhero games. But
I just don't understand how you don't like superhero games when you dress like one.
Not even the same thing.
Yo, fight out super chat. Let me do a fight out super chat. The Ruham fight out. He says, "Give bear in a barrel to throw out a monkey or something." I said, "Give what?
What? No,
I
don't know.
Give bear in a barrel.
Give Baron." Oh, my man Ruham, you my boy, but I think you're on that yak right now. My man
Yeah,
chilling on
that
that
don't
Hennessy.
make any sense. That
Give
makes
bear
no
in
sense.
a barrel to throw out a monkey.
You have to read it fast. It's
Yeah.
Baron. It's Baron.
Give back. Like I don't know, man. I don't speak South.
Give Baron. Give Baron.
That's not South. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Give
That's
Baron in a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man Ruhan, you my boy, but goddamn.
Listen, anyway.
Hold on. I also want to shout out Cyrus Martin, one of my own sponsors. I appreciate it, man. When it says crazy ain't had this much airtime since the inauguration.
Damn.
No, no, but I think a main key point, I think a lot of people's gonna have this issue is the pacing. I think a lot of people, like I said, I even said it myself, the pacing was just off, and it's gonna throw off a lot of people. But I think the only people who are multi-plat owners, I mean multi-console owners or PlayStation owners, you know, a combination of both, you know, they're paying attention to the content. And right now, content-wise, you know, over the next 2 years, we know what we're getting. That's exclusive to the console. You know what I'm saying? And I said from the start, I give this thing a B+. I don't give it an A because the pacing ruined it for me to put it in an A bracket. But I got an Xbox in my house and I got a PlayStation in my house, right? If I turn on my Xbox, I got multi-plats. You know, The Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts, if I choose to get that. Shadows Die Twice was dope. All that stuff, right? Okay. I got some multi-plats, right? Even Call of Duty and Destiny. That's also on the Xbox, so I could play all that too. Oh, damn, we haven't even talked about the Remedy game. Nobody even mentioned that shit. I guess
because it looks just like Quantum Break.
Yeah, I think, you know, I was about to say that. It looks like a little bit better version of Quantum Break because you see her.
No, it looks like Quantum Break 2, literally. Like literally.
Yeah. I thought that was Quantum Break for a minute. I was like, holy shit, this shit.
Well, you know what happened, right? Microsoft owns Quantum Break.
So they renamed it.
IP, so they fucking just
renamed it Control and made it female. But I turn on my Xbox, right? I got all those multi-plats of what we saw between PlayStation and the Microsoft conference because they both have multi-plats. Everything's pretty much all of that's playable on the Xbox, right? But aside from those multi-plats, I'm looking at Gears 5, Cuphead DLC, Forza, and you know I can't stand racing games, and that Fox game. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Remember that one E3 guy?
I can't even think of anything else. Gears 5, because the Halo. Listen, I wish that announcement of Halo. Like, I can't take back the B. It stays a B. I'm not gonna backtrack. But if I would have known that Halo reel was actually just an engine demo,
that was
it wasn't a game. They're just showing off the engine. I would have dropped that shit down to a B-, but I'm not backtracking that.
That's next gen, bro.
So that tells me Halo's not even a current Xbox One game. That's Xbox 2. So right now for Xbox,
all of the games they showed Puerto Rock, all those games.
Why are y'all just assuming that's Xbox 2? Like,
because it's an engine demo.
This generation is pretty much over, bro.
I doubt they're gonna.
According to who?
Baron, I doubt.
According to Sony. Sony already said they're winding down.
Hold up. I doubt you're gonna go from engine demo to full game in 2 years.
Nope, that's a next gen title, bro. Facts.
Nah,
3 years. You think they're gonna make? They're gonna think. You think they're gonna build a Halo game with a new engine from the ground up in 2 to 3 years?
It's possible.
Oh, come on, Baron, bro. Come on.
It's possible.
None of these companies is doing that. Sony's not doing that. I could understand Halo 6 using the same engine Halo 5 had. Yeah, you could push down 2 3 years because the asset's already there. But this game, the reason why they showed the engine demo because they said this Halo Infinite they want to do needs this engine because of the world they're making. This game is not. It's an Xbox 2 game. At best, Xbox 2 cross-gen with Xbox One. Yeah. Best case scenario. And we're talking 2023 here. So in reality, my Xbox, I turn it on.
I believe that game is gonna be out before.
Okay, but listen, I turn on my Xbox.
Well before then.
I turn on my Xbox, Gears 5, right? Cuphead DLC. Orient, there we go, Orient of Blind Forest, and that Fox game. All right, now I go over to my PlayStation 4. The same multi-plats, because all those multi-plats are on the PlayStation, right? Okay, Destiny, all that bullshit, right? Ghost of Tsushima, Days Gone, The Last of Us, Death Stranding, and Spider-Man. And this is why I said Sony won the show. That's really it. Yeah. I can't side with Xbox.
What is Sony win?
What? That's it. They showed because they show games because the multiplats. I'm not gonna give credit one company or another on multiplats that's both playable. Sony showed Call of Duty. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Sony's great because of Call of Duty. It's fucking on everything. It's on PC. Yeah, you have the marketing rights and you do your duty, but it's a game that everybody gets to play. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Remedy and that control shit. It's a multiplat.
You don't
Even
get any
Resident
points for
Evil.
showing
Resident Evil
multiplat, bro.
remake is fire.
Hey.
But I said on a podcast that's a multiplat. Everybody gets to join it.
Said that. I don't think nobody should
They
get points.
won the conference showing multiplats. That's what they say.
Who said that?
Microsoft got it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
What happened?
I haven't even heard
If you-
nobody say that.
If you strip away the 60 to 70 multiplats that they supposedly showed,
70, really?
I mean,
It's 50. It was 50 total games, but the majority of you gotta peel the onion back on both of these conferences.
yeah, but they
remove
put
the multiplats.
Like we got 18
Yeah,
exclusives.
the
we got
multiplats are
50.
fine. I'm not
Yeah.
saying multiplats ain't important. That's perfectly fine. But I'm not gonna give Sony credit because they put Call of Duty on their stage, and it's usually the #1 selling game every year. That doesn't mean anything.
Like I said, we watch these conferences to see what they're offering exclusively. Period.
Okay, and the offering so far between 2 out of the big 3 have been almost damn near equal when it comes to exclusive content.
And so name me the big exclusive content right now.
Y'all-
for Xbox
y'all
One.
got-
I have
y'all
the list here. I have the list.
Y'all got
here.
extended gameplay demo. Some of them look. One of them looked great. The
Okay.
other ones didn't look. 2 of them looked great. Other 2 didn't look so hot.
All right, fine. But here's the thing. Here's the
This
thing.
is
man.
coming from a guy that
No,
played
I can listen.
It doesn't fucking.
Oh no.
matter.
Listen. Hold on. Here's the thing.
It doesn't.
No, that's fine. That's fine, Baron. You got the subjectivity. Now I want you to be subjective with Microsoft exclusives. Name them. What are they? What are they? Be subjective.
Well, it's the Halo one.
What Halo 1?
I mean,
There is no gameplay. I told you it's a demo engine.
Look.
It's
You
an
can
engine.
speculate all you want.
All right, fine, but you
based
can't
on
be
what I was
subjective
shown.
on something that's not a game.
Halo Infinite is coming. That's for Microsoft.
No,
That's a big
but be
franchise.
subjective about it. Like you
I
just
am
said.
subjective,
Listen,
though.
no. Subject. Hold
All
up.
they did was announce a brand new game and showed it to me.
Okay, no,
That's
hold
all I
up.
gave them
But
credit
that
for.
wasn't a game. They 343 said it's a engine. I'm not
look,
making it up. The people who made it saying that it's an
How do
engine
you announce
demo.
a game, but it's not a game? Like
Okay.
they announced the game.
No,
Obviously, the game
it's
is
not.
being made.
Listen, it's an
The
engine
end. What
demo.
else to talk about?
It's the engine demo. So there's nothing to be.
He don't
The
understand.
game was announced. The game is being made.
All right, let me help
The
you out.
end.
Let me
Like,
help you
what are
out.
talking
Let
about?
me help you out. Okay, let me help you out.
I don't need no help. I don't give
Yeah,
a
no,
fuck
you
about
do.
the
No,
engine
you do. No, you're a fanboy now. You know how you were subjective about Ghost of Tsushima because you didn't like the game, you thought it was clunky? That's subjective. You're looking at the game, you saw how it is, you didn't like it. That's subjective. Halo doesn't have any of that. There's nothing to like or not like.
Okay, and I just said all they did was announce the game.
Okay,
That's
so
all they did.
but I asked you to give me something subjective on Microsoft exclusives. So give me subjective. Give me gameplay. Give me exclusive gameplay that you didn't like, or hell, even if you did like, and it's the greatest thing since I've played.
I definitely like the Gears 5. for what
Okay,
I
Gears 5.
definitely
Cool.
like that. That looked
All right,
good.
Gears
I have the
5.
list here, Baron. So if you
Forza,
have
That's
Forza,
awesome.
Forza Horizon 4 looked pretty damn good. For
Okay.
a racing game. I mean,
Uh-huh.
that was really interesting. That was
Okay.
really damn good.
There we go.
That was probably the most polished game we've seen next to Last of Us 2 that looked really good being demoed.
Okay.
Forza Horizon 4.
All right.
So,
So we got 2.
and what else they had?
Go ahead.
Is that Battletoad game exclusive? Because I never heard nothing else about it anymore.
I think it's an arcade game, to be honest.
We don't know. That shit's gonna come out in like what?
I've been looking for that ever
Okay,
since.
they didn't show anything.
It's an arcade game.
There's nothing to give an opinion on. It's a title screen. Battletoads.
It'll probably look like Killer Instinct.
Okay. I mean, that's why I'm not lying. They showed the screen. It said
Battletoads
Battletoads
was a big thing back
2019.
in the day, so for it
Okay.
to come back, that's a pretty
Okay.
big
All
deal.
right. But there's nothing to be subjected about that. It's a title screen. So come on. So you got 2 so far. Let's go.
Okay, what else you want me to say?
I want you to be subjective on Microsoft exclusives. Help me out here.
I gave Sony. I gave Sony props for showing the game.
Okay.
I gave him props for that. So I don't understand where you
All
get
right,
that.
that's
What are you getting at?
the point I'm saying is people look at me like I'm crazy that I give Sony confidence to win, and they be like, wow. But then when we go down to details,
content is damn near equal. Like I don't understand.
How? There's not. We have more exclusive content. You were more subjective on Sony exclusives. You were able. Listen. You were able to be more subjective.
You got the same amount of content. It doesn't matter.
Same amount of content. Spider-Man is one. Ghost of Tsushima is two.
Out of the 4 games they actually showed you to play, you're playing one of them this year. We don't know when the fuck the other 3 are coming. We don't even know. So that's just like Halo, and that's just like Gears 5. Forza is coming.
Listen. I didn't bring up. I didn't knock Gears 5 for not having a date. So
I just sent you the list.
I'm saying, why are you bringing that up? I didn't knock Gears 5 for not having a date. I didn't say anything. I'm not bringing up dates. I know Gears 5 is going to be playable on Xbox One. I'm not these Xbox dudes that be like, oh, them shits ain't going to be for 5 years. I'm not a fanboy like that. I'm not knocking dates. I'm just saying content. Let's what the content's there. And right now, you name 2.
If it's an announced game and it's coming, that's content.
Name 4. 4 versus 2.
He said 4 versus 2.
That's you said. You just said it yourself out of your own mouth. 4. You mentioned 4 for PlayStation, and you only named 2 for Xbox. I don't know how else to say that.
Halo, Gears, Forza.
Halo's an engine tech demo. Like, what are we talking about?
Oh my God, that has to be the most brutal, pathetic spin I've ever heard in my life.
How is that?
I'm not even an Xbox fan, and that sounds ridiculous.
343 said it themselves.
What the fuck?
Who gives a fuck what the people of the game say?
They announced a new game.
Man, this guy's crazy.
Can I move on?
Anyway, this guy's on that crack juice, bro.
Unbelievable.
That's got crack juice.
Yeah.
That's not crack juice. How you gonna tell? So they announced a new Halo game, but that don't fucking matter.
Okay.
The Switch is his main console.
This dude.
They announced a Halo game, and that doesn't matter.
Oh shit! This dude
got to come up with some better bullshit than that.
This dude's crazy. This dude's crazy, man. Really do. Hey, Stuart Strolls, $2. 3 dry years, but it's okay because Halo Gears Forza shaking my head. I mean, it is. I even like real Xbox fans, they even disappointed that it's just Halo, Gears, and Forza because some of them are tired too. I mean, it's just a reality for them.
They needed more than that. I said that before. I said, like, y'all, exclusive content. You brought 5 studios. That's amazing. But you're trying to fix the problem, but the problem is still really not fixed because you still need more first-party lines up. That's what you need. We came into Sony. They told you what they're going to show you. That's what you showed you. That's what you got. So it's like I'm trying to figure out where this balance of power came when Sony just did. So it's like, yo, they showed you 4 games like they said they was going to show you.
Yeah.
The multi-plat showed up, and that was it. So what are we doing? Like what are we talking about here? That's what I'm
talking about. I saw a conference with 4 major games I get to play on my PlayStation, and then on my Xbox. I got
calling those games 4 major games, right?
Yeah, the 4 AAA IP.
Wait, that's how you know a nigga be lying when they repeat the last sentence you just said.
That's not a lie. 2 of those 4 major games are nowhere near on the status of Halo and Gears. Like,
oh my God.
Like, let's be real about that.
Okay, let me ask you something too. Let's say
real about that.
Here's the thing. Let's start. Let me say this. Comparing these games to Halo Gears is not on my radar because I already did that with Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to compare every time Sony makes a new game. We have to compare it to Halo every time. That's not my problem if Microsoft doesn't have the portfolio to keep up with great games. We're going to compare new IPs.
Oh my God.
To the same too.
It is what it is, man. You do what you want. Listen, I got new IPs. And every time a new IP, but every time a big new IP comes out, but it's not Halo. I'm sorry, I'm not spending nothing.
You cannot sit up here and say, "Oh, Sony giving me 4 major games."
Give me 4 major.
How the fuck you gonna downplay Halo and Gears? Like,
you know why? Because I already went through that bullshit in 2015-16 when I was hyped on Uncharted. They brought out Halo.
That's the Sony bullshit I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
No. The problem, you're bullshit because you just said yourself. Microsoft's problem is they don't.
Hold on. Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Oh my God.
How many AAA games does Microsoft have on the same level of Halo? I'll wait.
On the same level of Halo? They
Halo
don't
and
have
Gears.
many. That's always been their problem.
Okay, then that's
Then
not
that's
my
what we're saying.
Hey, Puerto Rico.
But he cannot tout
the
two
super
of those.
chat for
He
him?
cannot tout as Ghost of Tsushima and Death Stranding as being these big major games and then shitting on Halo and Gears. Like Halo and Gears are bigger than those.
No, hold up. Did I say Halo and Gears is not a major game? I said that.
Sony is bringing these 4 major games. Microsoft is not doing that. I'm like, well, Halo is bigger than both.
So hold on. So hold up. So Microsoft's bringing 4 major games. That's what I said. Sony's bringing up 4 major games.
And then you said
And
Sony,
3 of them.
You said Microsoft only got 2.
Yeah, and that's true.
They obviously have more than that.
What? A tech demo?
That's what they announced.
A tech demo?
What are you talking about?
A tech demo that
Oh
343
my God.
confirmed?
It
Listen,
doesn't matter how you feel
I don't
about
care
it.
what you say.
That's what was announced.
I care. I care what 343 said. 343 over your word. You have no say in this. You have no say in this. 343 already said it.
God,
I'm listening to 343. I'm sorry. I'm not listening to Black Baron. Black Baron ain't making the game.
Oh man, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. 343 said it's an engine demo.
So
That tells me that means that ain't coming out this year. It's not coming out this gen. It's an Xbox 2 title.
According to who?
Okay, it's an engine demo. All right, it's an engine demo.
This shit's killed me, bro.
It's an engine demo.
I just come up with the dumbest shit, bro.
Listen.
Dumbest shit.
No, you say what you want. Engine one, yo, I'll even bet you.
A new Halo game, and that's definitely bigger than all 3 of them, almost all 4 of them games that Sony made.
Yo, say
Like,
what you want. It's an engine demo. End of discussion. 343 said it.
Mike, and let's move on, bro.
All right, it's an engine demo.
Ridiculous.
No, ridiculous is your shit. Engine demo.
Your shit is ridiculous.
No, it is, though. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is.
Crazy.
I think that Baron knows PlayStation obviously is the number one. It's the number one gunning, and right now
here you go with this.
He wants Nintendo to be number one, and so he's just gonna hate and stuff like that. So
how am I hating?
You are, man. You're making the crazy.
I'm hating because I'm defending Halo being a major fucking game.
No, it's a major game.
Halo big
game for the Xbox
on the screen. Is a game tech.
I sat up here and told you The Last of Us looks incredible.
Hey,
I sat up here and said Spider-Man looks like everybody's.
It's a major game. It's a
and that's hating.
It's a major game for the next Xbox.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's a major game for the next Xbox.
Y'all can't accept the truth. It is what it is.
It's
all right. It's coming out next year. It's coming out next year, Baron. Okay.
Accept the truth. I'm hating, but I gave props to Spider-Man in Last of Us.
Listen, it's a major game for the next Xbox. I mean, who am I arguing? I'm arguing with the dude who thought Blackout was going to be on Nintendo stage. I mean, in reality, this guy honestly thought. The point is, you've been pretty wrong.
What is your point?
You're wrong. You've been consistently wrong.
I ain't been consistently wrong.
Yeah.
We still don't know what the fuck Death Stranding is. And
I know more. I see more about that than
Death Stranding is by the time E3 is over, and we still don't know.
I see more about that than the new Halo.
The Halo man just got announced.
Okay, yeah, an engine tech demo, which means it's the next Xbox. Anyway, so we're going on.
Fucking announced.
So we're going on. Hey, so the new game that was announced. Neo. I know I played it all day. Played it. J-Dubs, did you play it?
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
All right, Lincoln, were you able to play that? You ever played Neo?
No, but it is a game I'm curious about.
Okay, so what you guys think of that surprise coming out? A lot of people when that game first announced. I remember when I saw this game first time, it was on the PlayStation Experience 2015.
Yeah.
It was under the radar, but when I saw it and it reminded me of like Onimusha type shit, I had a feeling it was gonna be a fucking really good game, whatever. And then it came out. I think it sold like 2 million in 2 weeks and stuff like that. Did you guys expect that it was honestly gonna be a sequel this fast? You know.
I didn't. I mean, we just bought the game last year?
Year before. It came out February 2017.
Yeah. So when I saw it, I was like, "Holy shit!" But again, the game did really well. So it was obviously it didn't shock me that they have a sequel, but coming this fast that they announced it. I mean, I thought, yeah. That's what we needed. I mean, that was something that nobody expected, and so that was a big shocker to me.
So,
for the sake of seeing single games prosper, I hope Sony does not do to Neo 2 what they did to Yakuza 6 and throw it 3 days up on the God of War when it got swallowed up, because I think that game had a lot of potential, in terms of broad appeal, but they threw it right up on the God of War, and that, to me, that put me in a compromising spot because I was only going to buy one of them, and it was God of War.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But Yakuza is going on PC now. So they announced it today.
Oh,
nope.
That's cool. Okay,
yeah,
so
that's not shocking nobody. It's
owned
by Sega. So
yeah, so no, but normally I think this is the first time they put it on PC.
Yeah,
which I think they have confidence that it's gonna sell. Yakuza's been getting more traction because the Yakuza started on PS2.
Yep,
It actually began on PS2 franchise, but I'm seeing more traction now for that series now than I did when it first came out on PlayStation 2. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe because graphically it looks better. I don't know what's causing the traction for Yakuza, because I see a lot more people hyped about Yakuza than I did when it first originally started. And I think already somebody posted that it's already number 4 on Steam sales or some shit, which I think is good for the franchise. I think it's good for Sega.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're reviving it. They're reviving it because there's a lot of titles in the series. So
yeah, there's 6 of them and shit.
Yeah. I kind of get into, even though I haven't played any of the Yakuza games, I still like those kind of games because Shenmue 3 is definitely a day one purchase for me as well.
Even Z was playing that. That shit was funny. Even Z's playing Yakuza and shit like that.
Yeah, I've been playing it recently too. So
man, that's fucking pretty interesting and stuff like that. All right, so overall, we're gonna go down with the grades. We'll go back in the same order. We'll start with Lincoln Clay. What you got with your grades?
Okay,
if you
don't mind, I'll give
whatever scale you want.
I'll give my take and an outro because it's about time for me to wrap it up.
All right,
myself, I'm going to give it an A-. The pacing, I was able to get past all that because after Paris Game Week and PSX, I understand that's how Sony rolls. So that kind of just like went in one ear and out the other, so to speak. So I was just focused on the games they showed. So based on the games they showed, I give that E3 an A-.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. There we go.
Also, if I can, get my outro in as well.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, because I know you gotta go.
Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Lincoln Clay, Lincoln Clay 670. Check me out on YouTube. I'm the new kid on the block. And I would definitely thank Porter Rock for having me on board. It was definitely an honor. It was an honor to meet the rest of y'all. And I had a good time here, and I hope to be back soon.
All right. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you for stopping by.
Not a problem. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Peace, man.
Yep.
All right. All right, J-Dub.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Number scale?
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
All right.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't even breathe right now, dog.
I'm going to tell you why I gave it a 9 out of 10, right? We knew The Last of Us 2 was going to blow us away, and it did. And my God, that game obviously can't be touched by anything else. But then they backdoored with Ghost of Tsushima, which we didn't really, know about until now when we see the action and stuff like that. That's right up there with The Last of Us in terms of graphics and gameplay. So, I mean, those are 2 knockout games. Those are system sellers. Spider-Man is already by itself. Again, Sony delivered the system sellers. Its number one job is to sell you into their ecosystem. They solidified the PlayStation fans, and they enticed the other fans on the outside. Now you got guys, who are on the Xbox team in console thinking of buying the console for these games because they'll never see these type of graphics and these type of games on their platform ever. And obviously Nintendo guys, right? There's some Nintendo guys who, eventually graduate from diapers to grown man pants and want to, enjoy these type of games. This conference showing you that Sony is the grown man, mature console for that. And that's what it did. It showed you that.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. All day?
I give it a B+. Yeah. And I edge it over Microsoft just because of the games. Okay. I was more interested in them, way more excited. Edge of my seat type shit, jump out the window head first type shit. So yeah, good show, terrible pacing. Overall conference, it was whatever, but the game's what I care about, and they showed it.
All right. Baron?
I gave it a 7. Last of Us 2 really saved it for me giving a lower score. Resident Evil 2 remake, even though that's multi-plat, I was so happy to finally see that. I think they really showed that, you know, they're at a point where they're at a point where I don't think they're really ready for their next wave of games yet. It's unfortunate nobody got any release dates. You didn't even get a fucking release window. So that really blew my mind. I didn't understand that. At least a release window would have been great. I think Sony showed the day that that man, when they tell you they're gonna do something, you better believe them. I think 4 games were not strong enough. I did score Microsoft press conference higher because there was just bigger surprises. There wasn't really much surprises here. Outside of the Neo 2, which I'm pretty sure that's multi-plat as well. So that was pretty much it. I think they showed that they definitely have a ways to go when it comes to matching the first-party content that Nintendo has, but they're definitely ahead of the curve on Microsoft and first-party content. That's definitely what we've seen. Last of Us 2 looked good. Death Stranding, I'm still fucking disappointed. And I love Kojima, man. Y'all really don't understand. I really like that dude. But right now, I'm really pissed about what I've seen today. And Ghost of Tsushima, I'll wait to see that again. I didn't get no Killzone, so I'm pissed about that.
You like Killzone?
I'm really pissed about the Killzone. Because I laid out my list of what would get me back to come back to PlayStation. Killzone had to be like Killzone 2. Not that last bullshit.
I can understand that.
It had to be like Killzone 2. There was no Killzone. There was really no look in the immediate future. Sony's not giving you shit this holiday exclusive wise. You having Spider-Man and that's it. We don't know what's coming after that. Well, we do know it's Days Gone, but that game didn't preview well, and that game wasn't even here, so that was confusing. And then after that, we just don't even know. We don't even know. Everything's like up in the air. It's like we're just up in the air. No. You know, that's kind of like okay.
I already said my grade. I said B+. Again, pacing issues. I think that took it out of the A spot. It's just how it is and stuff like that. They show multiplats. Didn't really care much about that. I mean, it is what it is. Multiplats is what it is. If you're into Call of Duty, whatever. But the content that I know I'm playing on the PlayStation is just what edged it out over Microsoft. Microsoft is just really Gears and Forza from what I've seen. That's really from what I've seen. So Sony conference B+. Here and outside the scope of this conference, I will say the one thing, it's a gift and a curse, but like from Microsoft perspective, pretty much the year's over. They show what they shown. They really don't do anything else. It's pretty much that's it. I mean, Gamescom. I don't know what happened to Gamescom, but nobody does press conferences at Gamescom no more. That's not even a major thing anymore. That's kind of weird. Why it is, but that's what I know. Maybe because it's too close to E3. Because Gamescom's really is in August. It's about 6 weeks from now.
I think. What we learned today is that everybody needs to take a page out of what Square Enix did, was basically copy the Nintendo Direct format and just do it that way because shit is getting crazy.
I don't know.
Like if Sony had ain't nobody said nothing about the Treehouse. Nintendo Direct and Treehouse are two different things. If and plus Sony's copying the Treehouse. Nobody was doing live demos by themselves until Nintendo did it. So let's get that shit straight. And if they just did something outside of having people in a hot ass tent trying to have fake church, and they just showed it like in direct style, it probably would have been a little bit better. But still, 4 games, 1 you playing this fall, the other 3 you don't know when the fuck they're coming out. You have no clue. So it kind of leaves you just up in the air with the Sony brand. It's like, okay. Nobody showed Red Dead 2, so that blew my mind. What the fuck was that? Like, what was that about?
Like, especially Sony has the rights, and like the game comes out in October.
Why did they buy the marketing deal for that if they hadn't shown
that? I'd rather have seen that than that Destiny Forsaken DLC, which they didn't even show the DLC. It's like, where did Red Dead? I don't understand. That's like the biggest game this year. And it comes out in October, so it's not going to be maybe Gamescom, but I don't know if Sony's doing a conference there because it's too close. So usually the next conference that Sony does one is Paris Games Week.
Tokyo show they're doing.
But they're not going to show Red Dead Tokyo Game Show.
It's just like I told y'all to like a few weeks ago. Having that exclusive third-party rights deal does not have nothing to do with showing off the game. Sony and Microsoft had exclusive deals, and neither one of them showed any of the games they have deals for.
I don't get that. I don't.
It's
like
crazy.
big.
Kingdom Hearts 3, right? Sony has a marketing deal, but it was shown on Microsoft stage.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? That was
console.
You know what's funny? That's not the first time happened, because you remember Tekken 7. That was on a Microsoft stage, but Sony
I keep telling you that the rights have nothing to do with the game being shown. Like that has to do with the advertising when it finally comes out.
Yeah.
Like,
but I don't understand why Red Dead wasn't there though. That's like the big.
I don't know. Red Dead was on both stages. That blew my mind. I was like, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
but come tomorrow, we know who the winner is going to be.
Oh shit! Here we go.
We're gonna see them 5 big reveals tomorrow.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Beautiful.
Are they coming out? Are they coming out this year?
Oh, I know. Smash already confirmed for this year, bro.
Well, Smash is coming out 2018.
Smash is going to be the biggest reveal of the whole E3. Like that's basically what it's going to be. There is not going to be nothing bigger than that.
We can get Smash and just smash his fucking head in, bro. That's what we do.
I mean, like, whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
Y'all can hate all you want, but that's just facts.
It is what it is.
Just pull up. When the shit come out, just pull up.
Supposedly Fortnite is dropping tomorrow, according to the internet.
Oh, there you go, Baron.
There you go.
I don't really play Fortnite like that. I like PUBG.
Really, when you come on the Switch, you will.
No, I'll play it, but it's not gonna stop me from playing my other games.
And I know there's what other games you playing. You ain't playing shit right now on Switch.
Yeah, I'm busting K Mega ass and Madden and all that.
That's on Switch. Yo, what's up with that, dog? Be the truth. Did y'all playing all Madden or not?
Can we get an exclusive?
Did y'all playing all Madden or not? Like, what's going on here? Did y'all play on? Did y'all
please give me some context to the story, please?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Context of what is the story, bro?
Because he's saying y'all didn't play on all Madden. He swears by that statement.
K Mega was talking. Look, it was just like Triple Cup Chuck, man. K Mega was talking that loud shit, and Zaire tried to warn him because Zaire seen how I destroy niggas in Madden all the time firsthand.
Yo, I want to do it.
Tried to warn them, like, do not play that man.
Hold on, let me. Hey, I want to do a fight out super chat. Carlos Fernandez, he says, Koopa head Baron stay taking L's. Ain't that the truth? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna take this big ass L tomorrow. Watch. So
what's up? So what? Did y'all play on all Madden? Rookie? What we
look, bro? We played on all Madden, man. And I think all day wasn't there. It was post up. Because I told him, I was like, K Mega, send me the invite.
Did y'all play the game? Did y'all play again, or that was just one time?
Oh, he thought he was gonna play again after that ass whoop?
No, because I was confused. Because when I heard a thing and they're talking about stream, I thought y'all played again, but I guess it was the original game.
He started the stream, but once I scored 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, he cut his stream.
Not even 3 touchdowns. It was 2. But y'all, like, I'll be honest, when I saw K Mega, right? It's like 1st and 10, and this guy threw a Hail Mary, and I'm like, wait, what? Like literally, I'm not lying. Like I'm watching the stream, right? He kicks, so Baron scored easily. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck kind of defense K-Maker played. I'm like, all right, but it is what it is. Maybe whatever. It doesn't matter. But I'm like, all right, this is fucking. You got Todd Hurley, and your first play is chucking it deep. And then you could clearly see, fucking Baron's formation is the cover 4 zone. Like you clearly see it. Why the fuck will you throw a deep bomb? You got fucking Hurley.
You got coverage everywhere.
Yes, because it reminded me of when fucking Seattle played fucking Patriots in the Super Bowl. You're on the 2nd-yard line, it's 1st and goal, and you throw the fucking ball. You don't give it to beast mode. The fuck is you doing? You got Todd Hurley. Okay. He's in cover 4 formation. What are you doing?
Let me.
He got it in, right? And then he scored again, and then the stream killed off. And I'm like, yo, like, there was cover 4. Like, all right, you picked the passing play. Cover 4, audible the motherfucker. You got Todd Hurley. Why else would you pick the Rams? You ain't picking Rams because they're throwing prowess. that ain't it. If you're going to pick a passing team, you ain't picking the Rams. Like, what are we doing? Like, yo, that shit. I'm like, damn, Game Maker, you fucking suck.
To his defense, I was shutting down Todd Gurley pretty hard. Todd Gurley was barely getting a yard.
The game didn't even start. Maybe towards the later of the game.
No, he tried to come out.
I was just watching the start. He came out flinging, bro. He running. He thought it was playing Tecmo Bowl. I'm like, yo, what is this dude? Like, literally, he ran like 10 yards back and he chucked the shit out of that. I'm like, oh my god.
You got to understand.
First and 10.
He came out running, but I shut his run down. I was scoring so quickly.
I'm sorry,
he decided he wanted to pass. So
I'm
that's
not,
when I got him.
man. Don't come on PlayStation House, dog. Just stay on the Xbox shit. Motherfuckers chucking. Motherfuckers playing that shit like it's they're playing that shit like if it's Super Nintendo Tecmo Bowl. They think they got fucking LA with Tim Brown, and you could just chuck this shit and he's gonna catch you. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. I'm like, yo, this shit's crazy. I'm like, this motherfucker's on cover 4 and you want to throw the ball? Like, all right, I guess. Go ahead.
It was just another example of somebody think they can play a football game, but they really don't know how to read defense or anything.
I don't know. That shit. That's crazy, bro. I'm saying, hey, I think there's gonna be another hangout. I think multiplayer podcast.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right. Anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed the post game wrap up and fucking Baron's fuckery. All right.
Hope y'all enjoyed that gospel I preached.
Yeah, yo, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. You know what I'm saying? Well, tomorrow I'm not streaming Nintendo's dog shit fucking thing because they be fucking. You have to be a slave to their whatever program, and they strike everybody. So I ain't on that fuck. I'll do a post after show on Nintendo.
Lucky you didn't stream.
Well, I'm working Wednesday. I'm working. What time is that shit?
It's at 1 or noon. I think noon.
Oh, so that's later. Okay, so is that noon? So wait, noon. So that's 6 p.m.
Yeah, that's at noon.
That's 6 p.m. for me. All right, I'm not gonna stream that fuckery. Anyway, I'll probably do some bullshit. It ain't that important anyway. It's irrelevant.
Don't stream anybody stuff. That's not gonna lead you anywhere.
Okay, it's Nintendo shit's irrelevant anyway. All right. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? They're contending with Apple. Hey, yo, it's good to have you guys here. Thank you for rocking out. I hope you enjoyed the show. We're gonna see on fucking Zaire's fuckery and see what happens there. All right. You take care, people. Hope you enjoyed the show. Peace.